The judge looked at Mauricio Umansky and delivered the final ruling. Half of the agency, the entire empire he built over decades, now belongs to Kyle Richards. On top of that, the court ordered him to pay a $100 million fine for hiding assets and misleading the divorce process. For a moment, it looked like Kyle had finally gotten justice after 28 years. Then PK spoke. Dorit's husband, who had stayed completely silent through the affair, the slap, the secret marriage, and all the chaos, finally broke his silence with one short, cold statement. He said, Dorit didn't just ruin her own life. She ruined mine too. That was it. No long explanation. No attack. Just those words. Now the entire internet is asking the same question. Why did PK choose to speak now? What exactly does he know about Mauricio and Dorit's relationship? And why does it feel like he's holding back something much bigger? Because if PK decides to say everything he knows, this story isn't ending. It's about to get a lot uglier. After 28 years of marriage, Kyle Richards believed she had given everything to Mauricio Umansky. She stood by him through years of cheating rumors, public scandals, and intense scrutiny on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. While the cameras rolled, Kyle repeatedly defended her husband, cried in confessionals about saving their family, and helped build the agency into a major real estate empire. To the world, they looked like the perfect Beverly Hills power couple, rich, glamorous, and unbreakable. But that image was cracking long before anyone saw it. According to people close to the couple, Mauricio had grown cold and resentful. He allegedly viewed Kyle as emotionally exhausting and damaging to his public image. While she was still desperately trying to hold their marriage together, Mauricio was pulling away and getting dangerously close to Dorit Kemsley, the woman Kyle had clashed with for over a decade. The tension between Kyle and Dorit was never hidden. From the moment Dorit joined the show, the two women traded shade about money, style, and authenticity. The stolen puppy drama only made things worse. Kyle never fully trusted Dorit, and Dorit carried years of bitterness, feeling Kyle constantly tried to make her look inferior. What began as secret meetings between Mauricio and Dorit reportedly turned into a full romantic affair that lasted nearly 2 years. While Kyle was still fighting publicly for her marriage, Mauricio and Dorit were allegedly planning a future that didn't include her. The breaking point came at a private Beverly Hills charity dinner. A fierce argument between Kyle and Dorit turned physical when Kyle allegedly slapped Dorit. In a moment that stunned everyone in the room, Mauricio turned on his own wife and allegedly slapped Kyle in public, openly choosing Dorit's side. That single night changed everything. It led to police reports, an arrest, and one of the messiest divorces in reality TV history. For months, the world watched Kyle fight in court for what she believed she deserved after nearly 3 decades of loyalty. Then the judge delivered his final ruling. And just when it seemed the story couldn't get any more complicated, PK, Dorit's husband, finally broke his long silence with one short, icy statement that has left everyone wondering what he really knows. The final day of the divorce hearing had arrived, and the Los Angeles courtroom was packed. Everyone expected a long, drawn-out battle. What they got instead was a decision that hit like a lightning bolt. The judge looked directly at Mauricio Umansky and delivered a ruling that left the entire room stunned. He ordered Mauricio to immediately transfer 50% ownership of the agency, the billion-dollar empire he and Kyle had built together, straight into Kyle's name. On top of that, the judge slapped Mauricio with a $100 million fine for deliberately hiding assets, lying under oath, and attempting to financially destroy Kyle during the divorce process. Half the company. $100 million. Just like that. Kyle sat motionless for several seconds, as if she couldn't believe what she was hearing. Then the reality hit her. Tears began streaming down her face. After 28 years of loyalty, after defending Mauricio through every scandal, after helping build that empire from nothing, the court had finally recognized her contribution. Her lawyer had to physically hold her up as she broke down in heavy, uncontrollable sobs. Mauricio, on the other hand, turned bright red. Witnesses say he slammed his hand on the table and whispered something under his breath that made his own lawyer look nervous. The man who had walked into court acting untouchable had just lost half his life's work in a single ruling. But the real earthquake hadn't even hit yet. Just as the hearing was wrapping up, PK, Dorrit Kemsley's husband, finally broke his long, mysterious silence. For months, PK had remained completely quiet while his wife's affair with Mauricio destroyed 2 marriages. He hadn't given interviews. He hadn't posted on social media. He had simply disappeared from the public eye. Until that afternoon. In a short, chilling video statement that was released just hours after the court ruling, PK looked straight into the camera and said words that have now broken the internet. Dorrit didn't just ruin her own life. She ruined mine too. She lied to me for years. She destroyed our family. And she did it all while smiling in everyone's face on television. He didn't raise his voice. He didn't cry. He simply spoke with a coldness that sent chills through everyone who watched it. That single statement changed the entire conversation. Within minutes, the video went mega viral. People who had been celebrating Kyle's court victory suddenly stopped. The focus shifted from Mauricio's financial loss to one burning question: what does PK really know? According to insiders, PK's statement was just the beginning. Sources close to him claim he has been collecting evidence for months, messages, recordings, and documents that allegedly show exactly how long Mauricio and Dorrit's affair had been going on, and how they planned to financially and emotionally destroy Kyle. One insider told me, PK is done staying quiet. He's angry. And if he decides to release everything he has, both Mauricio and Dorrit are going to be in serious trouble. The internet immediately split into chaos. Some are calling PK a hero for finally speaking up. Others are saying he waited too long and is only doing this now for attention. But the most disturbing part is this. PK ended his statement with one line that has left everyone uneasy. He said, "There's a lot more that people don't know. And maybe one day, I'll tell them." That single sentence has now created a terrifying new cliffhanger. Because if PK really has been sitting on explosive information this entire time, then the court ruling everyone thought was the end of the story might actually be just the beginning. The moment PK's video dropped, everything changed. What was supposed to be a victory for Kyle suddenly turned into complete chaos. Within minutes, his short statement, "Dorrit didn't just ruin her own life. She ruined mine too," had been viewed over 27 million times. The internet stopped talking about the $100 million fine and the 50% of the business. Everyone was now focused on PK. Then came the second twist that nobody saw coming. A new audio recording surfaced just 4 hours later. In this leaked call, allegedly recorded 2 months ago, PK can be heard telling a close friend, "I know exactly what they did. I have messages, I have recordings, and I have proof that Mauricio and Dorrit were planning how to leave Kyle with nothing while they were still married. I've been quiet long enough." The audio spread like wildfire. The tone in PK's voice was cold, tired, and full of quiet rage. People who heard it said it didn't sound like someone who was just bitter. It sounded like someone who had been holding onto dangerous information for a very long time. Social media immediately turned into a battlefield. The hashtag what does PK know began trending at number 1 globally. One viral thread that gained 4.8 million likes asked, "PK has been watching his wife sleep with Mauricio for 2 years and said nothing. Until now? What the hell is he hiding?" Even the cast couldn't stay silent. Sutton Strake reportedly sent a message to the group chat saying, "This just got scary." Erica Jane liked multiple posts asking PK to release everything. Lisa Rinna posted a now-deleted story that simply said, "The quiet ones always know the most." According to sources close to PK, he is under enormous pressure from both sides. Mauricio's team has allegedly contacted him, asking him to stay quiet. Kyle's lawyers, on the other hand, are said to be very interested in speaking with him. But the most shocking revelation came late last night. A source close to PK claims he still has over 200 messages and several voice recordings between Mauricio and Dorrit that have never been heard. In one of those recordings, Dorrit allegedly says, Once we're married and the baby is here, Kyle won't have a leg to stand on. This new information has completely shifted the story. The court may have given its ruling, but it looks like the real war is only now beginning. And the one man who might burn everything down is the person everyone forgot about, PK. The internet didn't just react, it detonated. Within hours of the court ruling and PK's shocking statement, the hashtag #PKSpeaks hit #1 worldwide, crossing 76 million posts in less than 24 hours. The leaked audio of PK saying Dorit didn't just ruin her own life. She ruined mine too, has now been viewed over 52 million times. Public opinion is more divided than ever. One massive group is celebrating Kyle's victory. Fans are flooding comments with messages like, "Finally. After 28 years of loyalty, Kyle gets justice." Mauricio and Dorit got exactly what they deserved. The support for Kyle is so loud that #JusticeForKyle is trending strongly. However, a very vocal section is now attacking Kyle, claiming the court was biased and that Mauricio built the empire alone. At the same time, thousands are turning their attention to PK, demanding he release everything he knows. The comments under his video are filled with questions. What else do you know, PK? And why are you only speaking now? The Real Housewives cast has completely lost control. Sutton Strake reportedly sent a voice note to Kyle saying, "I'm actually shaking. This is too much." Erica Jane liked several posts supporting PK's statement before deleting her activity. Lisa Rinna posted a cryptic story that read, "The quiet ones always destroy you," and then removed it. Garcelle Beauvais allegedly told a friend, "This whole situation has become toxic beyond belief." The industry reaction has been even more serious. Multiple major sponsors have officially cut ties with the agency, stating they no longer want to be associated with the scandal. One luxury brand released a statement saying, "We do not support this level of personal destruction." Bravo executives are said to be in full crisis mode, holding emergency meetings about the future of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Insiders claim the network is terrified that PK might release more damaging information that could destroy the entire franchise. Top divorce lawyers across America are calling the ruling one of the most expensive lessons in marital betrayal ever seen in court. But the most dangerous conversation happening right now is about PK. Everyone wants to know the same thing. If PK has been silent for this long, why did he speak now? And what exactly is he still hiding? Because according to fresh leaks, PK is not finished talking. And if he decides to release everything he has, this war could reach a level no one is prepared for. But just when everyone thought the court ruling was the final chapter, PK dropped a bomb that has blown the entire story wide open. Late last night, PK released a 43-second voice recording that is now being called the most damaging evidence in this entire scandal. In the audio, which was allegedly recorded 6 months ago, Dorit can be heard laughing and telling Mauricio, "Once we're married and the baby is here, Kyle won't have a single penny left. We've hidden everything perfectly." The recording also captures Mauricio replying, "She still thinks she's getting half. She has no idea what's coming." The moment this audio leaked, the internet went into absolute meltdown. What was supposed to be a victory for Kyle has now turned into complete uncertainty. Legal experts are already saying this new evidence could potentially reopen the entire case and lead to criminal fraud charges against both Mauricio and Dorit. According to insiders, Kyle broke down again when she heard the recording. After fighting for months, after being slapped in public, after losing her dignity on national television, she has now received proof that her husband and his new wife were actively plotting her financial destruction while she was still legally married to him. But here's what should terrify everyone involved. PK didn't just release one recording. In his final message, he wrote, "This is nothing. I have years of messages, videos, and proof. I stayed quiet because I wanted to protect my children. But after what they did to Kyle, I'm done." He ended the message with 4 chilling words. More is coming soon. The entire Beverly Hills community is now on edge. Mauricio's legal team is in panic mode. Dorit has gone completely silent. And Kyle's lawyers have already said they will be using PK's evidence to file new charges. This divorce is no longer about money or marriage. It has become a war of total destruction. And right now, the one man everyone forgot about, PK, may be the one holding the match that could burn all three of them to the ground. The next 72 hours will decide everything. Because if PK releases what he says he has, nobody is walking away from this unscathed. Now I want to hear your real, unfiltered opinion. After the court ordered Mauricio to give Kyle half of his entire empire and slapped him with a $100 million fine, and after PK finally broke his silence, saying, "Dorit ruined my life too," where do you stand? Do you think Kyle finally got the justice she deserved after 28 years of loyalty? Or do you believe Mauricio is being punished too harshly? And most importantly, what do you think PK is hiding? Should he release everything he has, or should he stay quiet? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments right now. Write Team Kyle, Team Mauricio, or Team PK and tell me why. Be brutal. Be honest. This comment section is going to explode, and I read every single one. If this video crosses 100,000 likes in the next 24 hours, I will drop part 3 immediately. In the next part, I'll reveal what else PK is holding, the full contents of the leaked recordings, how Kyle plans to use this new evidence, and whether Dorit and Mauricio's marriage can survive the coming storm. If you're shocked, angry, confused, or completely hooked after watching this, smash that like button right now. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss what happens next. Because this story is far from over. PK says more is coming soon. Kyle now holds half the empire. And Mauricio is staring at a $100 million bill. The war is only getting started. So tell me, after everything that's happened, who do you believe now? Comment below. I'm waiting.